Thank you, Usman Zulfiqar, for your wonderful remarks. And you added some of the reasons why SEZs are not functioning and how we can bring about improvement, or how we can, as a whole, think about reviving this concept of SEZs in Pakistan. And you talked about some of the important things, that interest of uh, people and national interest should be superior than the interest of politicians. And perhaps there need to be more and more studies needs to be done, that what is really the interest of people and how we want to organize, or how we want to make our special economic zones should be related to our geography and the core uh, competency of the places, or the things that they produces in those areas. So yes, there are a lot of things that we should work on, like inviting foreigners, or especially Chinese, to places like Rakashai, Dabeji, which are not integrated at all with the metropolitan cities. So if I talk about some of my Chinese friends, so they're living in Islamabad, but they won't go to places like Kohat and Kuram and Banu and Waziristan. So there are a lot of reasons, and we have to look at this concept holistically. And it's not possible to uh, make special economic zones in jungles. They have to be integrated with the cities, with the system. Anyway, so do we have Zamir? Yeah, Zamir Assadi is with us, and he'll bring in his own important views. He's a award-winning journalist. Zamir Assadi Saab, thank you so much for being with us. Now I'll hand over the floor to you.
Thank you very much. And first of all, I would love to thanks our one and only Dr. Mahmood Hassan Saab. Is really like a mentor to all of us. He's such a senior guy, a senior fellow in Pakistan, working on China-Pakistan relationship and China Central Asia and beyond that affairs. And I have enjoyed the company of Dr. Mahmood Hassan on one of the visit to China in this year. That was a great time, and I've learned a lot from Dr. Saab. Thank you very much, Dr. Saab, for your comprehensive briefing on the industrial zones in Pakistan, about the prospects, challenges, and other issues. So when Dr. Saab have talked in such a comprehensive manner, then definitely we as a student of this CPEC affairs have nothing to say after that. But definitely, being a journalist, I would like to make such very short comment that this CPEC is always talked about as taken as an opportunity, that we should take it as an opportunity that is transforming, and that can revolutionize not only the industrial sector in Pakistan, but the various sectors in Pakistan. It is like a miracle to Pakistan that when we are facing financial challenges, even in the development of our annual budgets, then there is a country like China, our brotherly, our neighborly, our close friend, who is willing to invest on our various sectors for the development of the various sectors, so that we can compete the international markets in the future. So I think our panelists, and the docs, they have talked about that why the industrial zones are not emerging as a success story under CPEC or under the Pak China relationship umbrella. So there are many issues they have talked about, but definitely as a nation, as a government, and I think it lacks our commitment and our will. Maybe our bureaucracy, definitely, who is dealing with the issues. I think there are some problems because after 10 years, if we are not even able to present Rashakai Economic Zone as a success story of the under the ambit of the relationship of Pakistan and China, then definitely there are some severe and the critical issues that is being faced locally here in Pakistan. We all know that it is not the problem or the issues with China. It is definitely the issues with our local mentality. I think our bureaucracy and our all stakeholders who are in power, who are responsible for delivering the outcomes of this joint and a meaningful mega initiative, they should, I think, uh, uh, they should be very serious about it, because as Dr. have talked about very comprehensively, that how Vietnam is going to become a next China in Southeast Asia. If a very small and a teeny nation like Vietnam can transform itself with the support and with the cooperation of China, then why the people, with the country like Pakistan, who has a huge population, who has a huge potential of the development, our people are very committed and they are very hungry for the development. Why we are not being able to take this opportunity of the development of the industrial zones as a success story yet? We all know that the sustainability of our economy, the growth of our economy depends on our exports. And we know that with the development of these industrial zones, definitely we will be able to develop our export base. We will be able to strengthen our export base. We will be able to earn billions of dollars. That is always a shortage in our financial, and budgets and in our financial needs. So I think it is a dire need of the time to have a collective thought on the development of the industrial zones, and we should take the benefit and we should take the advantage from the Chinese industries. We should learn from them that how we can um, build these kind of economic zones, and we should learn from them that how they have done a great job for the development of their nation. So I think it's about just about the commitment. It's just about the intention. It's just about your will. Whether whatever power corridors they want to deliver and they want to set for this country in the next, I think, 15, 20, 30, or 50 years. So CPEC is a kind of a great opportunity that is being, the billions of dollars are being attracted under this mega initiative. So I think this is a time when we can attract more billions of dollars, and we can take a good benefit of the development of the industrial zones. So this is just my short comment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Zamir Assadi Saab, for your valuable remarks. You also mentioned about so many things. In fact, we as a country need to seriously think about how we can get benefit and how we can install our special economic zones. You also mentioned about how Vietnam is progressing and how China is now reaching out to Vietnam, and it may become a second China in the Southeast Asia. And Dr. Mahmood Al Hassan Khan have also mentioned about Vietnam. Just on the lighter note, Vietnam also have a communist party, just like China. So perhaps it's time to start our communist party in Pakistan, maybe. So now I would open the floor to for the question answer session. I think that was all about the panel discussion, and we had a very thorough and detailed learning views from Dr. Mahmood Al Hassan Khan Saab. And now I would request the floor is now open for question answers. And